Hey, I just wanted to give a quick update. Yesterday, capture card, it freaked out again during a stream. I ended up having a breakdown and I had to mute my mic, and I basically had to have some people talk me out of deleting the channel, and I was not really expecting that people really cared so much. It's been a really rough year for me, and I just wanted to thank people for just how much they've fought really hard to tell me to keep going. In terms of the capture card, I'm not really sure what I could do about it. It's crapping out again. I do have a couple spare cables, so I'll try those. Maybe the cable's just on its way out. But the friend of mine who sold me the card, he talked to AverMedia and they replied, but we're still waiting for a response. The best possible course of action would be, or the best possible outcome would be for them to just replace the card, and then I could continue paying him for it. We basically have put the payment plan that I was paying him like $20-30 a month, so I would have had it paid off by now, but we both decided to just kind of put it on hold because it's been causing me a lot of stress. It's kind of a good thing that Clym X Fighters just didn't really like the niche gaming world on fire, because the card is very unreliable. I had it cut out on me during a video I just recorded for Knights of Valor. Luckily it did it at the end, but it's just adding a lot of stress and anxiety. So I will make an attempt to get it to not pull this shit again, but in the meantime it's going to make it a lot harder for me to do console stuff. So I apologize in advance. I know people want more Knights of Valor and Clym X Fighters content, but I don't have a mic for my PS4. I left it in San Jose when I visited my friends earlier this year, and since I have an actual computer and a capture card, I don't want to go drop another $15 on a mic. The quality is not great either. I think the quality on the built-in recording is pretty bad on the PS4. It's just not worth that money. I could easily just go get like I could probably I could get a mic for it, but it just isn't worth it. I don't really have enough interest in my console stuff right now. I have been really low on morale with the channel. I've been working my ass off on all these Knights of Valor guides and stuff, and it's just like there hasn't been much interest. The holidays are a hard time for me to begin with, and just having all this stuff happen. There was the net neutrality stuff yesterday. I mean, the one good thing is that the Patreon, the changes they were going to make, they backpedaled because of the ridiculous backlash they got. I think pretty much everybody on the site hated it. I'm glad that they were mature enough to put their their consumers or their customers above their paychecks and their earnings for the year or whatever. So I'm glad that that's happening at least. I know maybe some of you were a little apprehensive towards backing people because of that problem. Basically, the changes were going to make it a lot harder for people to back multiple creators at small amounts. So like $1 or $2, maybe up to like $5. Those people would have been paying more, and I guess just the creators themselves would have been making less money. So I'm glad that that's been worked out, but I have to admit I'm pretty low on morale for the channel right now. Clym X Fighters was an immensely disappointing game. I probably could have spent that money on US Knights of Valor and gotten more content out for you guys faster. I could have spent that money on closers. I could have saved it for a Switch. Instead, I paid $60 for it. There's like no single player content. I could finish it today if I wanted to, easy. The netcode doesn't work. It's very laggy. I'm really disappointed. At the same time, I don't want to refund it because I want to support Tokusatsu media and just items and stuff, like Tokusatsu media in general. I want it to be supported outside of Japan, and the Tokusatsu community is not used to paying for anything. For the longest time, up until last year, the only option to watching or ingesting or consuming any of this stuff has always been torrenting or streaming, and now we have it legally available. And I was worried that people were not going to be supporting the stuff. I thought that people would still torrent it, but the Shout Factory releases have gone on for like 5 or 6 seasons now, and we just got a Kamen Rider game in English, so I don't really regret buying the game. I just regret how just sloppy and it doesn't feel unfinished. It just feels like it's unpolished, and I'm stuck with it now. I will do my best to come up with content for it, but the net play just doesn't hold up at all internationally, and it's a shame. Like, I like playing the game. I think it's fun, but There's just the netcode. You saw that video I uploaded. Like the delay and lag is just like unbearable. So that's why I'm just low on morale. I was expecting the game to perform as well as Batride War. I wanted to put a bunch of time into it and make guides and everything, and the game just it doesn't really allow for that. Basically, there's basically no single player content, and the net play is so laggy. It's like borderline unplayable. So you'll have to forgive me if I do low key stuff. Obviously, I can still play closers, so I will attempt to get the capture card working. I wish that it would pull this shit for a rich person, but I just don't have the money to make any upgrades to the channel at all right now. So I'm going to put my stuff in the description. Most likely I'll be focusing on PC stuff unless I can get the capture card to stop being a dick and just work like before. But I'm sure you know with my history, this has been going on for months. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. I don't have high hopes, so I will do my best. I apologize. Last night was really rough for me. I was on the page to delete the channel, and I had to have a bunch of people in Discord just talk me out of it, and I'm really thankful for that. Unfortunately, I woke up and I got a bunch of sleep, and I'm not feeling too hot today either. So when I get back, I need to run some errands. I will attempt to stream and record some more videos with the capture card. Otherwise, I'll just focus on some PC stuff. I do still need to finish Bullet Soul, the closers, leveling experience changed and stuff. So there will still be content. I may not do any heavy-duty guides. Honestly, none of them have been performing very well, and just putting my heart and soul into this channel and just having it not perform has really, it's really just drained my morale, and there's been a bunch of other stuff going on too. So I'll do my best to continue making content, but it may not be the things that you want. I hope that you guys will understand. I will do my best to keep this going as long as I can. Thanks for watching. Peace.